hotels within the city. And then in the morning, we definitely will continue the investigation.
And that was the investigation that Sheyi did. Let's call it temporary investigation. If Governor Sheyi Makinde wants to really be honest with the people, right? No matter what, no matter how much people have kind of been to the entire place, I don't know, but there will still be remnants of what's really exploded. And that is then when you can come back to people and tell them, we were bombed. This is not dynamite. Okay? This is an act of terrorism. And by so doing, you will be charged to act accordingly. But he's not honest. She is not honest. But I can understand. But to whose loss? To the people's loss, If your life is lost in such of terrorism they are planting everywhere, all they need is just to find a narrative to explain it away. That was last night. This morning, there's this another clip that kind of showed a little bit about, more about the damages, not even a little bit. Let me show you this one. Internal impact. People recorded theirs from within their own homes, okay? This.
Ya fadi. Bera ba ko manso. Yanji baton wa mari. O wa je àwọn abaton mu bera ro. Ba ko nu so. Ya la jira imi ni. Ile won ni. Gbogbo ile won bàjẹ́ o. Bus cutter ní flat ní gbogbo wọ́n bàjẹ́ o.
And those are just the lucky ones. So, I mean, I can say luck. I mean, they are far away from ground zero. So they can carry out like major renovations on their properties. There are many, many houses that will be demolished across Bodija area, even beyond, due to the gravity of the impact. Okay, some buildings were already like showing that they are going to, like, others like they are inhabitable. You can no longer live in them. Let me show them. Let me show you.
Okay.
Babura, how are you? You can't repeat it. See people get Pajan and then but nobody was found there anyway.
The agreement yesterday, when the governor came, was that in the hostel on my
This
on
is
the
these two.
which you can't call Wale no. But fire brigade now one of my oil country be by. Why I know after the
Jokobi, we left you
people that are here, around to approve me by you, which you padà wá bí by you 230. I left there. That's what check. Yeah. Abi.
We need to be ascertained that this place. We need to be ascertained that this place.
That's no this I want to
But we actually
Really apologize for the unstable image there. I know what that could do to your eyes. Okay, I just didn't know it would be that bad. I thought I managed to stabilize it enough for us to use, but I didn't do it well. So sorry about that. Okay. However, that's the physical damages. So where I said that you could easily give Seyi Makinde the credit for the emotional, for at least trying to make it up to the victims by providing emotional support for them in this time of shock. So this is why somebody like me do not believe that this is dynamite explosion alone and that it is an accident. This is why I don't believe it. I just believe that you can call it a dynamite explosion. You can call it a bomb explosion. But I call it a terrorist act based on few things I have kind of tried to put together that never just make any sense to me. They don't make any sense to me. However, comparing pictures like we did from earlier, the people who were at the ground zero, which is those who were at this spot, they said, take a look at this one. Oh, this is also from the spot, okay? Where, I mean, you saw that in the video anyway. That's what you saw in that video on the right, the picture on the right. The dynamite from a house that brought down, that brought down over 100 buildings. That its impact is felt up to 25 kilometers from the place. Did all of this. So some people said they found pieces of these pieces of papers. Now there's something here that is telling me that this could be very, very useful and vital. And at the same time, this could be a planted sort of piece of evidence. But somehow people believe that this piece of papers, right, or documents, they emanated from the blown building. And therefore, it gave the people the idea, the companies or the company name they have been using to buy the dynamite, the licenses they got to operate and all that, yeah? And the supposed company or business that might be responsible for this. Now, this is where, like I said, this piece of information, okay, that somebody like myself have access to because they are out there, all right? They should be so useful, very, very useful to the people in government to piece all this together and see those they are going to go after and question them. Sure you get, before Seyi Makinde comes out to say, people should keep calm. It is just a dynamite explosion with no other explanation backing it. Take a look. All right, this was found at the scene. Now you may not be able to make any sense of a lot of it. Okay, for example, the document on the left is like a court affidavit. All right, the one on the right is a Ministry of Mine, what have you, right? So look at that name. You can easily then know that, okay, Do these people have any property leased to them in Bodija? Who are those people? Take a look at this one. All right. Including where they were paying money to Nigerian security agent in Oyo State, NSCDC, police, military. Look at the names. So if you put all these informations together, look at the other one, right? The other one is about explosive regulation, something. Anyway, regulation 65, right? So when you begin to piece all this together, kind of, you should be able to. I mean, I'm not in government, okay? I may not have the resources, but this seems so easy, and this is what should have been done at first, okay? Before Sheyi came out to tell everybody that it is not something to be worried about. Of course, we should be worried about this. So talking about giving them emotional support, like I said, he provided accommodation, hotel accommodation to all the residents. They were comfortable. Probably those who don't have any properties or who don't have any relatives that have properties in the city, they could stay in the government provided accommodation. So he visited them, I think this morning, the morning after.
Taking the people in consideration. Thank you for your support. And we'll ask them, because of the emergency, one might get on, all of those, so we'll come and deposit some money so that we can keep looking after them, and then we'll reconcile them. Sure. Thank you very much.
My house is the street facing the junction. There's a T junction, Reverend something street. Okay. That's the house just in front of
me. Okay, like maybe 3 houses away from where that devotion is. Sorry. Well, let me say thank you to you and your staff. Yes, for taking the people in and then for helping So I'll ask the protocol. They will come and deposit some cash. Okay, so that you have it and then you can. Yes. Well, we're grateful to you.
Sure, you get like as it should be. Sure, you understand. Doing his job as the #1 public officer for the states. You see, outside where a lot of people have now turned the place to a sort of a mecca of kind, where everybody so the whole crime scene is polluted, is infiltrated, and possibly nothing concrete is going to come out of that. Investigation or not investigation. And if the people are persistent, they could probably just put in 2 Niger Republic citizens and they parade them as those behind the explosion in Ibadan. And the rest of you will move on because another thing is going to happen somewhere else that will make you forget about Ibadan now. In another few days now, you're going to forget about this in Ibadan because another thing is going to happen somewhere else. And the same reaction. Oh my God. What is this country turning into? And these are the survivors who still feels like maybe there is going to be a Messiah that is going to come and save all of us. Now there is no Messiah coming to save anybody. Like this guy said, at the scene of the explosion, explaining to them what happened, then advising them on their own security. Security starts with you. Baba, no get gone. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying that's the way they say it. Security starts with you. Baba, I say I no get gone. Look at this.
Gather together.
So you can't even talk to them now. You say you want to do an evaluation. That is why the kind of situation has been created at the premises of Housing Corporation. So we've been advising them to go to that premises where we've created as emergency. The expert, disaster management are there, and we've been advising the victims, the residents, the landlords to go there in order to give us information as much as possible.
Are there further security threats around here?
You won't say, and that is why the security people have been trying to evacuate, spectators milling around this place, because some of the people you see here are hoodlums, some of them are armed robbers. They don't have any link with this place. So I would take them as the first security threat that we have. Some of the houses, they still have their occupants in the houses without windows or doors. So if we allow all these people to mill around here, they are security threat to us. And you can also not say whether there will be a secondary explosion. So the more of them that we're able to get out of this vicinity, the better for us. So that if we have a secondary explosion, we will not lose more lives.
Yes, Your Honor, you raised concern about the possibility of a secondary explosion. Now we want to ask, some of us have been moved down here. We are in line of duty. Are we safe as we continue in our line of duty?
It is not the security people that will save you. Your safety starts with you. With all the information, because in other times, when you give security awareness like this, it is for you to be able to determine to which extent you can move to here. And of course, for you to be secured for safety, it starts with your responsibility. It starts with you first. When you gather information as much as we're gathering, maybe you move to another place. You can go to the housing corporation, allow the security and the emergency team to still continue to do their work, but it is advisable to make sure that you keep yourself safe.
But for now, is this a reasonable distance for us, the press guys?
I have mentioned to you, your security and your safety start with you. You must hold your own action.
Thank you.
That's what I picked from that. Journalists have the fear when they hear that there could be another explosion. That's what I'm saying about bringing in bomb experts, all right, to determine what really exploded. Has everything exploded? Would things still explode? Like all those concerns, like they're like primary concerns that safety measures. But the bottom line is that when you hear something, when you hear an information that has to do with safety or security or anything, make use of it, because what you do with it is what will determine if you are safe or you are not. Mayegun, what about us that are in Nigeria? Are we safe like this? Did you hear me? You know that Nigeria has gotten to a stage whereby your next door neighbor, all right, I be the person that is renting the next house to you, may actually be a sleeper cell agency for terrorists. Because whatever happens, right, you may go to bed or wake up tomorrow morning, minding your business, doing your own hustle and bustle, and from nowhere, something will just happen. It's not your making, it's not your creation like per se. Sure, you get. That is the situation, people. So it simply means you must be so extra vigilant. Don't ask Mayegun if you are safe or not. You should just not play with information, pieces of information like this, because they could save your life. You don't listen to them, you don't look at them and just be like, I am covered in the name of Jesus. Of course, you are covered by the blood of Jesus. But at the same time, people that blood is covering, there are many. You still have to be very careful too. You should not listen or hear information that you know that, oh, I heard that so and so, and then you still went on to become a victim of it. Apart from that, there is no other advice. The only thing that can save everybody is to when everybody knows that the criminals in charge of this contraption called Nigeria, they have lost it. They have lost it. And they are not even making effort to regain it. You might be, a section of you might be expecting them to possibly do something and get things back, why the rest of you knows that they are not getting it back? So the rest and the majority who knows that they are not getting it back, you are also tolerating them, because to you, what can we do now? They will just kill us. They will still kill you. But when you know that they will still kill you one day, you will not wait for them to kill you before they do. Like what they did to this guy in Abia State. Impunity in Nigeria. We just spoke about insecurity there, right? I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. It is just 17 days into 2024. Jesus. Can you even can you count how many people that have been killed so far? Can you pick on some of the terrible, terrible news of those that have been kidnapped? Anyway, there's a good news, okay? They kidnapped some people along a Kaduna, Abuja expressway. I think about a month or so ago. They broke the news and said the Nigerian military rescued them and arrested some of the terrorists. I haven't seen any proof, but they said they have rescued them, okay? So that's good news. However, do you know the tragedies that have occurred in this year alone? 17 days. If somebody tell you, say, Dirao 2024, Iwoma Dirao. Brother, Iwoma Dirao.
Pastor, pastor. Our mojo sticker ló ń ṣọ́ wa. Àṣé kò rí pé orí wa ti burú. Ìwọ má dira o, ìpápá ẹ̀dá lórin. Yẹ kí wọn báìbù tó ń jẹ. Kò jẹ́ pé sàgbé tàbí kò gbẹ́rì tí kò gbé tí a fẹ́ jókòó tẹ̀ rà. Gbẹ́rì tí bá yọ píù. Àwòyí àárín. Mo mọ̀ ní pé wà nínú báìbù pé ìgbà tó fẹ́ mú Jésù kọjá ní àárín òun ògèrí Jésù. Kí ni Jésù lò? Àfẹ́ rí ló lò. Ìwọ má dira, ayé bàjẹ́.
You understand? Nigeria can happen to any of us. So if you are living abroad and you are one of those who believe that the situation in Nigeria is exaggerated, and somehow it's been exaggerated by Nigerians who don't love Nigeria, who don't like Nigeria, those who are demarketing Nigeria, then you go on there to ignore all of this, then you become a victim. And then Mayegun will hear your story. Amaye going to be like, ladies and gentlemen, here is the latest victim of may Nigeria not happen to you. So you can continue to tell yourself, what do you want us to do? They are just going to kill. They are still going to kill you anyway. But there's going to be a moment that you're going to understand what that means. All right? And then you realize that they have actually taken everything from you. You probably just don't even have the understanding of how much they've taken from you. They have taken so much that all you have left is that breath that you have. Not your car, not your house, not your business, not your money, because all of that can be taken away from you in a flick. All you really have that is yours is that breath of yours. And it is when you begin to realize what that simply means. And you tell yourself that, I am human being, I deserve better. I deserve better than this. I deserve I deserve better than how I'm being treated. So if it is going to cost me my last breath in order not to live like this, not to exist like this, in a contraption like this, and I've got no place to go. Maybe everybody go get a chance to go abroad, Abby, or run away. No, not everyone. And they are making that difficult every day, by the way. Yeah? So when you get to that stage, when you know that your money in bank, your money in your pocket, your house and your cow, and all the flex that you have, when you're able to sit down and realize that everything can be gone, and gone without explanation, and you left in that code, you realize that all you have left is that your breath. The moment you lose it, what a waste. Or the moment you allow them to take it before you realize it, what a waste. I'll continue to remind you that the decision to free ourselves is with ourselves. When you are ready, when we are ready, when we all know that before they take our breath, before they take our lives, through their different inhuman actions and policies that have that have put our lives and the lives of our children, the lives of our loved ones in danger, Nobody is going to encourage you to stand up and fight. You will do it unconsciously and consciously too. Trust me. Nigeria and the impunity, the criminals are not slowing down. This happened in Abia because a policeman's brother wrote a petition against someone, and he wanted his brother to arrest that person. And the policeman, the man who is, the policeman was sitting somewhere, maybe drinking or what have you, in Abia State. And then he was listening to the radio, and guess what? That is my brother's enemy on the radio. I'm going to go there right away to arrest him. No arrest warrant, no statement of what he did, and all of that. He just busted into the radio station and said, I am arresting you. Why are you arresting me? What did I do? There's a petition. Petition from who? From so and so. Your brother. You won't arrest me because you're a policeman, and me and your brother get issue. You won't arrest. It actually happened. And you said that your own Nigeria cannot happen to you anytime. You just don't. A lot of you have developed, you know that thing that they said, when you get abused so much, you become very cold to the abuses. Like when you get hit, bah, 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 and there is no way out, kind of, right? So then you realize that the worst case is that you're going to get punched and beaten almost to death. So at some point, you are just going to remain cold to that beating. Even when it's a bah, bo, bah, ishon konti kot yo, eyin meta ti yo, you just be there like that. Just kind of taking off your mind from, that's what some of you have become. But trust me, you will get warm by fire, by force, until you feel like, oh, man, we cannot continue like this. Why would anybody even kind of exercise this kind of impunity in the first place? Except in Nigeria. Listen.
I don't know what this country is turning on. I know the commissioner of police is a man I trust so much that he will use his wisdom and make this thing right, because everything that has been damaged in that office, they will pay for it. They will pay for it.
I'm a suspect of who?
So,
I'm live on the radio station. Who is the person?
So as you're watching
for me,
share
who is
it.
looking for me?
Share it.
You I don't know you. Where's your ID
share
card?
It.
Who is your
Like and share
ID
it.
card?
God bless
Where's your ID card? Wait, bring your ID card.
Okay.
Who wrote a petition against me? Who wrote a petition against me?
You can come and give us information.
Who wrote a petition against me?
Who were with you?
Who wrote a petition against me?
I'm a police officer.
Who wrote a petition against me?
Please,
who wrote a petition against me?
Phone. I need to call the PPRO.
Yes.
You can.
Go ahead. Who wrote a petition against me? Who wrote a petition against me?
Don't worry. When you get there, you see the petition.
No problem.
Explain more.
I'm not moving an inch.
Okay. You feel you can hide?
I'm not hiding. If I'm hiding, will I come to the radio?
I'll show you the message this nonsense person is sending to me.
To who?
A policeman.
To who? Why will you track me? Did I do anything to you? I'm live. How can the Nigerian police be tracking somebody? Did I do anything to you?
Wait.
Do I do anything to you?
Listen, the program is wrong. Because you go and televise rubbish.
Am I doing anything to you? I'm live on radio. Am I doing anything to you? Am I doing anything to you?
Look at the policemen. We are policemen.
The Nigerian police have come here to.
So we cannot arrest anybody in the studio. Where you are televising rubbish.
Where the commissioner of police? Did I do anybody to anybody? Who did I arrest? Who petitioned against me? Who petitioned against me? Who petitioned against me? Who petitioned against me? Okay.
Let him continue.
Who petitioned against me?
See my name.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Who left the door open in the first place?
So what is keeping us now? These guys are downstairs waiting.
Come out from that place.
I'm not. Who petitioned against me? You just come and arrest me like that.
To make it difficult for you. After this, I'll drag you out.
Okay.
I was live on my program by guest. So,
They just came into a radio. I'm having a live program. They just came into a radio station that they want to arrest me. They are attacking me. What did I do? Who petitioned me? I'm not owing anybody. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't do anything to anybody. How will a police enter to a radio station and they want to arrest me? I'm calling on the Nigerian police. How will a police enter a radio station and they want to arrest me? What did I do? Who wrote a petition against me? What did I do?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They just called us now that the person went to ABN to televise that we looking for him since morning. We are kidnappers. So we followed up immediately. We saw him here televising, giving them false information here.
I am here for. My name is Bernard. The Nigerian police is here to harass me. I am here for a program that the ABN TV invited me, and the flyer is online. Anybody can go and confirm the flyer. The flyer is online. Anybody can go and confirm the flyer.
ABN office, Matade. ABN office. Yes, sir.
Anybody can come online and confirm. I was invited by ABN TV to come and talk on youth program. I am not owing anybody. I am not killing anybody. I don't have issue with anybody. Why would Nigeria police come to intimidate me? Who wrote petition against me?
Assistant Commissioner is talking with me.
I don't know. They are claiming that he's giving me false information. Why clearly my program is a different thing entirely?
It's not a different thing.
Go and listen to it. 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 Nigerian police are here. They want to intimidate me. The Nigerian police are here. The Nigerian police are here in the BTV. I call it the Nigerian police. They are here. They want to arrest me. What did I do? Nigerian police are here. Who wrote the petition against me?
We should move him.
Who will that move me? Who wrote the petition against me? If they arrest me,
come out from that.
This Nigerian police. What did I do? Who wrote the petition against me? I cannot move an inch from here.
You said
who wrote the petition against me? What did I do? Did I do this to anybody? What did I do? What did I do?
No, we don't have.
You can invite me to your police for questioning, cannot arrest me. Invite me for questioning, cannot arrest me. The Nigerian police want to intimidate me in a radio station where I did nothing. They can only invite me for questioning. I don't do anybody to anything.
You're a criminal.
What did I do? Who did I say anything for? Who did I?
If you know
tell me the police station we are going to. Tell me the police station.
The major point is you come out. Studio
Come out.
Program without calling.
Do you know the
implication? Which implication? Show me the message. Show me the message.
What kind of kidnapping?
No, you want to come and kidnap? You want to arrest me? And you are lying. You said you want to come for prayer. Police, they are lying. Police are lying. This man called me this morning. You cannot arrest me. You cannot arrest me. You cannot arrest me.
I don't know what.
See country. Walla, everywhere, every day. Police threatening somebody, tracking and asking where he is. He went online to say some policemen are tracking me. Oh, I believe that they are kidnappers. Oh, this share you get, and they had the audacity to go into a radio station, Abia Broadcasting Network, the state-owned broadcasting network. They went on a live program. And they said he had to come with them. Aye. Like, man, God, how did I survive Nigeria until I turned 28? Like, how? That must be a miracle. That a lot of us probably do not kind of appreciate enough. I don't know how old you are. I know say your eyes don't see shege enough. If your papa, your mama, if they know who, sure you know what I mean, right? I don't know how I survived Nigeria. I survived though. Hey, I swear to God, I will not survive another 10 years if I am for any reason get trapped in that contraption. You cannot express yourself. Policemen are kidnappers, extortionists, murderers, organ traffickers. And the impunity is just there and continue to feed honest victims. every day. Now only few they make come to the screen that you can watch like you are watching right now. Thousands every day do not make it anywhere. And there are victims. There are victims. Children, women, men, old, young, even the rich, as they are saying right now, also cry. The dilemma is much. And it's like endless. You know, nobody is kind of holding on to a break and say, please give us a break, please. And I think that is why the Nigeria Supreme Islamic Council are asking Kolu to give them a break. Please give us a break. You lied to us. You made us tell all the Ummahs that Muslim tickets is not only going to protect the interest of Muslim and advance the cause of Islam, it is going to bring developments. It is going to bring safety to Nigeria and Nigerians as it is preached in the Hadith. The Nigeria Supreme Council, Supreme Islamic Council, they themselves have now joined all of us to start crying and say, Ebi Pawa o. This man on your screen is called Adiyatullah. He is one of the Nigerian Supreme Islamic Council leaders. And in his own words, today, he said, the Nigeria of today is too bad. What we are buying at 200 naira before is 2,000 naira now. We have scarcity of naira and unemployment is escalating. Nigerians are not are not enjoying the new government at all. I don't want to go personal, but the Sharia Council helped the Muslim tickets to be successful. We campaigned and supported this government until it came to power, but we are suffering. Some of the ministers are siphoning and looting the treasury. I don't want to mention any name, but we have all seen and read it. Nigerians have been suffering since the last 7 months when this government came to power. We are not making any progress. The reason for the Muslim tickets was to progress, triumph, succeed, and to have a good government, but we didn't have anything. The cleric continued. See how Nigerians are suffering. No money, no progress. We have not enjoyed anything since 7 months of this government. We are sympathetic with this government, but the way forward is for some of these ministers to go home and rest. And we will find other people who will be honest with themselves and the country. Those who are there to work, not to loot the country. Sack Tifnumbu, Alaji. Abena Sheikh, the Sheikh. Sack Tifnumbu. Muslim ticket was a fraud. And if you really want to sack the thieves, sack their employer. And the problem is resolved. Or else, this comrade says, the shege never even starts. All right? Baba, Asarailu nikan lo le save yín. Because by the time you get to 2029, they will change Nigeria constitution. You see all of these senators and the rest of them, they will give Kolu. By that time, they would have given him lifetime presidency. Share you get now. Asarailu lo le save yín. And if you are yet to come to that reality, well, you are welcome to the party. Comrade, sir.
And I think likely we can say poverty and insecurity. Now, I pose the question, If poverty is at the root of self-determination agitations, what is the outlook for the future, particularly under the regime of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? So we will have to examine some of the policies of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. And the first index I examine is what I call the fuel price terror. Fuel price terror. I'm using terror in the sense that governments in Nigeria tend to impose state terrorism by virtue of the policies that they impose or implement. So I examine fuel price terror. Their own terrorism is worse than Boko Haram terrorism. And actually they are the cause of insurgency, banditry that we experience today. So our anger should actually be directed at the terrorism of the state. So I look at the fuel price, and the scope covers January 1966, January 1966 to January 14, yesterday, 2024. This particular table is not entirely my own making. I built on the work of Chief Gani Fawehimi in this book. He started in 2002. So I built up the table till yesterday. Of course, this book, for anybody who has read it, Chief Gani Fawehimi acknowledged the fact that I edited it. So when we look at fuel price increases, fuel price terror, I can say that the regime of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the worst in the history of Nigeria.
Right.
It is the most vicious in the history of Nigeria. And he made a speech, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made a speech on the 31st day of July last year. And I will just read a few lines in paragraph 12 of that speech. Those few lines in paragraph 12 of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's speech of 31/7/2023 defines the man, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the point of view of his intention for the masses of our people. I quote, he said, "Our economy is going through a tough patch, and you are being hurt by it. The cost of fuel has gone up. Food and other prices have followed it. Households and businesses struggle. Things seem anxious and uncertain. I understand the hardship you face. I wish there were other ways, but there is not. If there were, I would have taken that road, as I came here to help, not hurt the people and nation that I love." President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is committed to inflicting pains on the Nigerian people. That is what he's saying here. He's saying in that paragraph, there is no alternative to suffering. There is no alternative to hardship. I'm not paraphrasing him. That is just what I have just read. This speech defines it. This speech should be used to analyze his acts, his policies. Therefore, let us begin from fuel price. In January 1966, the fuel price was 8.80 kobo, not naira. Today, as of yesterday, when I bought fuel at the rate of 650 naira per liter. It might be higher or lesser elsewhere. But generally speaking, today in Nigeria, it is over 600. Even when he took over,